Hey, my lovers, I'm doing the love reading. I want to also mention that I'm doing this love reading during a full moon in Gemini. So let's get into it. How are you guys doing? Aries, Leo, and Sag. How's it been? How's it been? Also, I want to note that I tend to do a general and a love reading every week. So keep a lookout for that on the channel. I don't have a set schedule on when I upload, but I do know that weekly I want to do one general and one love reading every week. All right, so I'm gonna start y'all love reading with an oracle message, and then we'll pull some tarot, and then towards the end we'll pull some truth oracle cards. So let's start with the romance angel cards first. Aries, Leo, Sag. This can apply to your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars placements. Keep in mind that this reading can resonate with you, the cross watcher, or the third party if there is a third party. Fire signs, let's get into it. What is going on? I see somebody partying, someone getting invited to a party, someone's giving somebody an eye. Definitely talking with their eyes. Maybe we're linking up after the party. Oh, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This like really gives me like Pisces energy, like a dream state energy. It says here, you already met the romantic partner that you seek, but I feel like what Spirit's trying to communicate with me is that they're trying to say that the fire signs have been intentional. Like they've been so intentional about love that they've seen this person in a dream, or they visualized, they daydreamed, they scripted, or they wrote down a list of the person that they want to attract and be with. That doesn't mean that you didn't see this person in the physical form, but it's heavily more in the conscious, subconscious. When dreaming again, sleeping. Oh, I wonder if you guys. I wonder if this is a phantom lover, meaning like someone you created in your head, or like a character from a book or a dream, a movie. I keep getting dream. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. You know what? Also, have you ever met someone and you're like, I feel like I've seen you before, or I feel like we've known each other in another lifetime. That could be it too with this energy here. This could be the one. It's giving like you're familiar. I know I'm not the only one when I say this, but I've definitely manifested love in my life. And when I was visualizing the kind of person that I wanted in my life, I didn't think that I could attract someone that replicated that or came close to that. And so some of you guys, oh, they're correcting, most of you guys either have done this already, or if there's a new person coming in or someone from your past, it doesn't matter at this point. That could be also what this is like you might look at someone and be like, yo, you're kind of like my ideal crush. Some of you guys are into anime too, and someone could look like an anime character. That's random. I'm getting that as well. I'm not into anime. Well, I'm not that I'm not. I don't watch anime like that. So that was very random. All right. That was cool. Let's pull 3 cards for the past, present, future. And then I will clarify with the Truth Oracle deck. Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm seeing someone dance. I'm also seeing the Disney movie Cinderella, but with Brandy in that Asian guy that played as the prince. I'm seeing them dancing. Oh, that musical was everything. It had Whitney Houston in it. I remember watching that when I was a kid. How did that song go? I remember. And I like it so well. I know all I can tell. I can never come down again. I may never come down to earth again. Yeah, like that visualizing, like you're in a dream. You're not even on earth. I may never come down to earth again. Wow. Fairy tale? That's more water energy. I would have thought that this would be coming from water. I'm also picking up a Scorpio coming through. Anywho, that was cool. Channel song from Disney, Cinderella. I may never come down to earth. For the past, we have the star. Angel of hope. A wish. Did Brandy in that movie make a wish? Did she make a wish? Hopeless romantic. You guys are hopeless romantics. Hopeful romantics. Hopeful romantics. Okay. You know what's so interesting too that I love is that I feel like the fire signs are being so intentional about being so good for their partner. Obviously, you guys are making sure that you're good for yourselves, because I'm picking up that the fire signs have done a lot of work, confirmation on working on themselves. But it just really fills my heart right now because it feels like you guys really want to be good for your partner. You guys are pulling on my heartstrings. This is too cute. I love it. It feels so genuine. Is someone into theater? They love Broadway. The star, Aquarius energy. This could be the one. So hopeful confirmation. This could be the one. This could be your person for real. This is only going to apply to someone that they feel so good. They want to be good for their man, their girl, their woman. This just feels so good. All right. Let's pull. So in the past, basically Spirit is saying that Spirit is speaking specifically to those that have been intentional about love. They may have had their reasons to give up on love. They sure have had their fair share of wanting to give up, and they may have at one point, but they started to practice self-care. They started to work on themselves. They started to love themselves. That's where the work started. Especially if you started especially if you went to church. I'm picking that up too. Like if you went to church or you are religious, and it's giving like wish fulfillment. Maybe the wish fulfillment already happened in the past, so it's coming. Maybe the star card is talking about, remember you made a wish. Maybe you set your intentions. Remember, you didn't give up on love. And they're bringing that up. Let's talk about the past. Remember all those intentions that you set regarding love? Let's pull another one for the present. 3 of Swords. Oh my gosh. Wow. I don't know. You guys are pulling on my heartstrings. I want to cry, but I don't have any tears. I want to mention again that I'm recording this during a full moon in Gemini, and this 3 of Swords is reminding me that during this full moon in Gemini, that the fire signs could be having a moment of reflection of how much they have healed from the past. I feel like fire signs are finally closing the door to past connections that they know could hinder their love life in some way or another. That doesn't mean that the person that they're severing ties from is a bad person. It doesn't mean that that person they're severing ties from would ever intentionally sabotage the connection. But I think their energy could hinder it could hinder the trajectory, I put it that way, of their love life. A lot of the fire signs are going to be loving through a new lens. A lot of times when we're dating, we don't understand or realize that we're open to love all while still hurting. And so a lot of us fire signs are going to experience dating and love, even in their existing connections, without that past pain. So it's gonna feel different. Could feel like an out of body experience. It's kind of like someone. Okay, so listen. Let me be hypothetical. This is what I'm seeing. It's kind of like someone that's dealt with a heartbreak since high school, and yeah, they've moved on from that person. They've moved on and dated other people, but they didn't know that in some shape or fashion they were carrying a wound that was still healing through these different relationships. Some people, they never technically heal from that wound, and so they bring that hurt into relationships. And then, but I'm picking up here with the Three of Swords being the present that no, the fire signs have healed. So my point in this hypothetical, the scenario that I'm seeing is that now someone, whether they're in a relationship or not, they're feeling and they're having this realization, and it's feeling an out of body experience. I don't even have that wound anymore. I don't operate from that lens. I don't operate from that experience. Someone must have fully grieved someone and let it go. Or they must have like evolved from that version of them that dealt with a heartache. And now they're just like a new them, new fire sign, new Aries, Leo, Sag. And if you're not there yet, the Three of Swords is a testament that you're getting there. So I want to put a warning out to the third parties, like you could definitely be denied in some shape or capacity in the future if you try to revisit the fire sign. Let's look into the future, because the fire sign has essentially wrote you off the series, wrote you off in the movie, wrote you off in their story, in their chapter, in their book. And you know what? With this full moon in Gemini, this is a great time to write someone off, literally writing someone out. Let's look into the future for the fire signs, and then we're going to pull some oracle cards for clarification. The Eight of Swords, restriction. More swords energy. Look at the purple. So in the star card, we have, see how she has this purple, this angel has this purple skirt on her. Is it a him? Looks like a her. She looks like she has breasts. Anyways, um, there's somebody new coming in, guys. This could be the one. So this is someone that you prayed for. You visualize this person, okay, in the past, and there's something current going on that you're gonna sever ties from. And this is the tug of war between letting them go and keeping them in your life. And for some of you guys, this person isn't physically in your life, it's a mental thing. I would highly encourage you guys to purge and physically remove things that belong to whoever this person is. I feel like Spirit wants to make it very clear that you set your intentions on the kind of love you want to experience, the kind of person you want in your life, how you want to be in that connection. And so your decisions matter, like very much so right now. Because I see someone going through like push and pull. Okay, let me pull some oracle cards to clarify this energy. Eight of Swords doesn't necessarily mean that someone's going to take anyone back or be open to keeping someone in their life. It could mean that this is overwhelming and challenging on a mental level, because this feels like an out of body experience. Like some of you guys are going to be like have like realizing lifetime, like I didn't even know I was operating from this certain age, or I was making decisions from that experience. Like it's going to hit you and you'll be like, whoa. So the Eight of Swords could be like a lot of stuff coming at you at once, and it's overwhelming. So don't get it twisted. Y'all gonna still move on. It's just allow yourself to process things one day at a time, especially if it becomes overwhelming for some of you guys, especially if you guys have some air placements. Let's clarify this energy, Spirit. What is it that the fire signs need to hear regarding love? I can't make this up. What I tell y'all, offers. I'm trying to tell you, there was a wish, a prayer, something that you may have wrote down, okay, something that you were optimistic about in the past. It's coming in. So let take the thoughts and everything and process it one day at a time, one moment at a time. Because the love offer is coming. And this person could be coming in as a friend. You know, I feel like God and whoever else you may connect with, they will never give you more to overwhelm you. Okay? So, no rushing here. Let me pull another. This is why you don't rush, emotionally unavailable. This is talking about you, fire signs. This is why you don't rush. Take your time. If this person comes in as a friend, as an acquaintance, because this love offer doesn't have to just be romantic, or it could be your romantic partner, but it starts off slow for some, because you could be the one that's emotionally unavailable. Please take your time. Just because we want something doesn't mean that we're ready for it. I'll tell you, I was the one of the first people to be like, I want love, I want love. I'm gonna be the best boo bae, wife, girlfriend ever. And then I got into a relationship and didn't realize how emotionally available I wasn't, how detached I was, how avoidant I was. And I was like, oh my gosh, but I want love so bad, and I have it. Why am I so distant? Take your time. Take your time, okay? Because not every love offer is a legitimate one either. Not every offer is legit. Let me pull one more. Higher purpose. I feel like this is spirit saying, like, you have other priorities, like your purpose in life. Respectfully, your purpose comes before your romantic life. Your purpose comes before your romantic life, before your romantic partner. Respectfully, God has assigned us a purpose to fulfill in this life. So with that being said, if you're not ready, you're not emotionally available, this is a great time to put your purpose before everything else and allow yourself to process all of these reality checks that's coming in. Okay? All right. So I'm going to leave it at that, fire signs. This was really cool. And I feel like this person is coming in as true love. As I said, that at the bottom of the deck is energy. It's giving solar plexus. I feel like this is true love coming in. Somebody that's good for you. Yeah. Somebody that's good for you. Just be mindful that every offer isn't a legit one. Okay? God ain't gonna give you somebody in the midst of processing a whole bunch of shit. I don't think he would do that. So give yourself some time, all right? So, fire signs, that is your love reading. Thank you guys so much for watching the video all the way through. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, let me know. This was a positive reading to me. Comment, let me know if this resonates with you. If you want to book a personal readings, the links are in the comment section, the description box. It's probably only about me on this channel somewhere. Follow me on Instagram. And yeah, we'll see each other.